Welcome to your official February 2nd, 2026 ban list. Boom, baby! Make sure you guys smash the like crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. I cannot believe they dropped a ban list on us out of nowhere here because we needed something. Like, this format was dragging its feet. So Forbidden, we are losing the barrier statue of the Torrent. Honestly, I don't really feel like this makes much of a difference right now. Yes, I mean, Water has been one of those decks that has, felt very, very strong for a little while and has needed to be checked. And I'm honestly kind of excited to actually see this go. We're actually banning White Binder instead of Red Ransom. Wow. Well, I guess RIP if you are a Malice enjoyer on our side of the game, because this is going to send this deck back a good couple of Stone Ages, honestly. I'm not exactly, too crazy or too thrilled about that, but yeah, that's fine. I mean, that'll get things checked at least to a better degree on our side of the game. So, cool. Herald of the Arclight, finally. We have begged. We have asked. We have waited so long to see Herald getting checked. This is, I think, one of the most exciting pushes and changes that we could possibly do right now. So, this is very, very good. And we're seeing Harpy's Featherstorm go. This is going to mess up Radiant Typhoon a little bit. I think you are still going to see that deck doing a lot of very strong things, but there has to be, a give and take here with this. You can't just turn your brain off and turn skip the opponent. It is just not something that needs to be allowed. So I'm all four of these bans feel very, very heavy for just what they have done to the course of the game. And Konami basically going, hey, we are fixing the problems that has been. I'm just surprised we went after White Binder instead of Red Ransom. But, if you want to check Malice way more, that's effectively how you do it. Now, Forbidden Unlimited. This is spicy. So, Draco Tail Malulu is going to 1. It's crazy to me here that we are finally seeing Malulu getting checked to some degree. This pretty much tells me that, Yummy is finally, Draco Tail is finally going to be getting those consistency hits that we want. We are also seeing Joe Cool going to 1. Well, RIP if you had multiple Joe Cools, and we kind of predicted that this was going to happen, right? Joe Cool is the most insane of the bunch of support that the deck actually had access to. And the fact that, we are actually seeing limitations being pushed onto the consistency of K9 is good. Holy Suit, same thing. Actually, this feels really bad if you were a Vanquishal player because you are losing pretty much what your deck stood for. Because, let's call it what it is. Formerly Holy Suit, when you looked at the way that the deck played, you were like, oh, okay, cool, this did some little bits and pieces, but it's like after they checked stuff last list, it was like, did we have to really touch Holy Suit? And obviously, they are hitting some interchangeability on this list, which is fine. Yummy Snatchy to 1. Woo! Finally, this is also kind of nice, actually. If you put Snatchy to 1 and you ban Herald, you have effectively checked all of the problems that I feel like this deck actually had going with it. So that's actually kind of interesting. Habagiri to 1. Well, this confirms a couple of interesting things. This makes me think that we're going to actually see a TCG version. We're going to see TCG exclusives now in that upcoming deck. I am honestly more excited for the fact that we might be seeing more TCG exclusive cards for the Habagiri and Mitsurugi friends here than we kind of imagine. Because, I mean, at this point in time, if you're promoting Mitsurugi as a competitive deck, but yet you just blew Habagiri up to 1 on a ban list, yes, you have to actually bring some stuff back and do some shifting. Case for K9. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see this going to 1 either. Joe Cool, Holy Sue, and Case for K9 all getting bonked is massive consistency downgrades. And then we have Ketu Draco Tail shifting down to 1 as well. Well, I mean, I can't say that I'm very much surprised for that, so not bad. Now, your semi-limited back here is an entirely other creature, because this is something that we talked about actually happening, but a lot of people, I guess, didn't want to accept the reality of Droll and Lockbird going to 2. Droll has been the TCG's necessary evil, or felt like the TCG's necessary evil for a little while. And the fact that we are seeing a actual shift around here, and we're seeing that Droll is being pushed down to 2 in terms of consistency, I don't think is a terrible situation here. I think you've got to remember the reason why we have the semi-limited list is because it's a card that they don't want to put to 1, but it's a card that Konami feels is enough of a devastating, placement on the list that they have to tone it down very, very slowly. So I think 2 Droll and Lockbird are just fine for the upcoming meta. This will actually open up some interesting space. We didn't actually go after Ash Blossom on this list, which is another interesting little thing to think about here. Instead, we hit Droll and Lockbird, which, I think is fine. Honestly, Droll was destined to start getting reduced in our format. I wouldn't be surprised to see Droll eventually go to 1 here. I wouldn't be too surprised. All right, so Unlimited. Oh boy, so we have Black Dragon Collapse Serpent coming off of the list full steam ahead. That's fine. I don't really hate that idea. It's definitely going to make the Dragon Link deck a lot more consistent, that's for sure, and I know a lot of people are going to be loving that. Dark Refer coming back also at full steam ahead. That's fine. I mean, Dark decks honestly deserve it at this point, to actually be getting a chance to see some love. We've also got Vanquishal Rosin to 3. Oh, okay. So Konami said, hey, we have shifted this deck around enough. We are going to give you back some love. That's kind of crazy. White Dragon Wyvern Buster also is coming back to 3. So they are really loading down Dragon Link right now as an actual good competitor. I don't know. I'm actually kind of excited about that. That's kind of nice. Zodiac Trident to 3. My boy, I have been wanting to play Trident for so long, and you're finally telling me that I get to do so. I am more excited about that than anything else right now. That is so exciting. Yo, Zoo's back. We also get triple Change of Heart and triple Snatch Steal. Well, Menkanko might actually be a really, really crazy deck here if that's the case. We're getting Crystron Inclusion back to 3 as well. I mean, that makes sense, right? Like, you just really, really pushed some of the other stuff here in the opposite direction. That's crazy. And then Stake Your Soul is coming back. Well, this is interesting. So this pretty much confirms TCG exclusive Mitsurugi stuff is on the way. Even though MX Saber Invoker means that, where's my Invoker reprint? So we can actually sell the product here. Not exactly too sure on what we're doing with that one, but okay. I mean, sure, man. Yeah, we'll give them a little bit of credit, I guess, on that. And then, a lot of interesting little pushback on this list, which is actually not too bad. I'm more excited just to see where this list is going to go in general, because we needed to open up the doors to some new stuff. So please, comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys.
Patrons!
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.